Hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. This is episode 45 and we have 6 left to go, including this one, up till episode 50. In this episode, it is a bit of a continuation from the last. We are going to do a bit of collectible hunting. Now to do so, I would like to look at the 82 square mod, the TLX 82. It looks amazing. Probably go for this one just because we can. I won't faff about too much with all the bits and bobs. Might as well go with the... I do like that. Right, let's have a look here. Swamp, forestry. Ooh, the BKTs look nice. Right, packages. So many things. We could go on and on and on, but really, we just need the basic of it. Well, we could do that as well. Might get more speed out of it. Oh, there's so many. There's really so many things. I mean, the color of it as well. Probably won't change all that too much. Let's go for a nice... Yeah, fine. Let's go for a matte black. Look at that. Looks quite good. We don't have to worry about the other stuff. We'll put a cheeky plate on so we don't get pulled over by the police. That should be alright, though. There we are. All set for 46,000. How did it get so much? Oh, right, the 800 horsepower engine. That's a bit mental, but it should be a fantastic machine for collecting collectibles. Now, I have used the TLX trucks in the past, and I don't know. I'll be honest. I mean, oh, wrong sign. They are a bit tippy at times. If anyone's used them and can verify that, I found that they tend to be quite tippy. We are in the first person. It looks brilliant though. First thing, all of 82 Squared Studio mods are absolutely amazing. They look fantastic. They drive well for the most part. But right, we do have our first collectible to find. Now, this is it's going to be a bit silly. I'm doing a bit of a tour of the map essentially, which is what you kind of want to do in the early days. But with a bit of a... Here, we should put my little map on as well. We will try and stick to the roads. We'll do a bit of off-roading if need be, but I believe there is a collectible hidden in and amongst the area here. As I say, we'll stay on the road. I thought there was a road going down here, but there is not. Right, so there should be around this area, and yes, I am using a map to help me find them. I figured the last 8 I won't find them naturally, so finding them in and amongst the trees should be the way about it, although it seems as though this one doesn't want to be found unless it's right next to where I am. I won't spend too much time. If I do happen to miss one, I won't spend too much time looking for it, just because I'd like to move on. Oh, there we are. Hello. Right, the deer sculpture. I was going to say it looked like a bit of a kind of a goat, but I suppose yes, it is not. Right, so there's one done. Now, for the rest of the travelling around, unless it's to a new area, because there are some areas we've never been to, but to be honest, we've covered a lot of the map, but also haven't covered a lot of it. So we will be heading up towards the old sawmill. So once we get close to there, we can hop back from our jump cut and carry on with the search. So we'll see you up near the old sawmill. Alright, we're not exactly at the old sawmill, but it is there behind us. We are going to do a bit of off-roading. It's why, part and parcel why I bought this particular lorry as well. Right, so if we hit trees, well, let's just not hit trees. Right, so there should be something cheeky hidden. Ah, if I am not mistaken, should be able to make our way up here and find the... Looks like a cat. Oh, it's a fox. It looked like a cat from the backside. Brilliant. We've got 6 more to go. I really do actually feel like I should have driven up the rock formation. Right, let's have a cheeky go. Try and see. Oh, wow. I didn't actually expect to even get up the first bit, but we are going to get stuck. We probably have some better tyres we could have added on, but I'll be honest. Oh, wow, look at that. That's impressive. We should have just come up this way. Alright. That's brilliant. Right, well, we'll head towards the next collectible. Alright, we are approaching another collectible, and it must be... it's got to be here, absolutely. In the waterfall, or it could be at the top actually. Might have to head up there, unless it's down below and I'm just not seeing it. Hello? Collectible. It's very possible that it's at the top of the hill, unless it is at the bottom and I've completely missed it, but I do not see any sort of collectible down here. Right, we'll head up the side and see if we can find it up at the top. Alright, this thing is a climbing beast, and look at that, we've got another collectible. Let's hop over here. It's a falcon? Looks like a falcon. Oh, eagle, right. Very similar, it looks smaller than an eagle. Right, with another £50,000, I'm not too worried about the cash, obviously, because, well, we need not worry about that. But we will head to the next collectible, which is actually very near to here. We'll just head up to the main road. One thing about this truck that I found is that it's actually a bit dangerous driving on the highway. I added the 800 horsepower engine upgrade, which was, in hindsight, a grave mistake, because you do not need 800 horsepower on anything really, safe for a vehicle that is barely travelling around these roads. It goes very fast. I'll show you later on, but we will have a quick park here in visitor parking, and oh, I see it there actually. Hello, is that a boar or a pig? Let's go with boar. Beautiful, another collectible down. I'm really enjoying the this truck though. It's very nice. It sounds great. 82 special. Love it. Right, we will. And I have noticed this before, but I love the little detail on the plates. You know, Silverrun Forest. It's got the trees, the mountains. It just looks very nice. Just a little detail I wanted to show you. Right, we'll head off now to the next collectible. See you there. Right, just before we do, actually, look at this beautiful little fuel station. It is absolutely amazing. This is a fully functional fuel little station. I've never been to this part of the map, and I have to admit, it is oh, sorry mate, get out of your way. It is very nice. We do not need to refuel, as we've just fueled up. But, yeah, perhaps then, why don't we try and navigate a bit of a time-lapse then, because this is a new area. So I might ramble a bit while we peruse the area, because we do have to head, basically we have to go down this way to this road here, and then if we go down the way, we could go off-roading. Actually we will do, depending on the incline here. That's fine. We do need to go towards that rocky formation, but I think we need to be close to the road. Right, we can go down this way. Beautiful, look at that. Hello. Oh, and there it is. Is that a tortoise or a turtle or something? That's amazing. I love turtles, but it's tortoise, isn't it? That's turtle. Brilliant. We've got 3 left to go. I love these waterfalls. They're all fairly unique as well in how they kind of lay themselves out. It's very nice. Right, oh, get out of the bed of the truck, silly monkey. Right, we now can make our way to another collectible, and actually it's a bit further north, so it's actually another area that we've not been to, but we will try and make our way back up the hill though. But right, once we get up the hill at least, we can jump cut towards the area, and we'll have a nice peruse of this new area. So we'll see you there. Right, so we're actually very close to it now. We were close in the first place, but look at these beautiful redwoods as well. Oh, and look at this. This looks suspiciously like somewhere I'd keep a collectible. And there it is. Let's try and get least in the water as possible. Only joking. Let's go for a nice swim. Pew. Hello, frog. Brilliant. Sitting on the lily pad. How classic of a frog. Classic frog move, that. Sitting on a lily pad. Right, okay, the next one's a little ways out, so, and it's an area that we have seen as well, but this area is quite nice, you know. In fact, let's have actually, that's quite the hill. I was gonna say, can we go up here? No, it's a bit, we can go up the side. I do just want to do a bit of off-roading, you know, keep it American, if we can do. Right, we'll go up the side here. If we can. Oh, look at that. Imagine if we had the proper off-road wheels and tyres as well. Watch the trees. There's absolutely no reason why I'm doing this right at the moment. It's just for good fun. Come on. Oh, look at that. These trucks actually have really, really nice physics to them as well. I don't know how realistic it is to be able to get up here, but the fact that we are still climbing is pretty impressive. A few tricky spots, but not too bad overall. Look at that. I just wanted to get to the top here because this is the end of the map. Ah, we've just hit it. Right. I was hoping there'd be a bit more of a view from up here, but it is still quite nice. I mean, this map is undeniably beautiful with the mountains and the trees and a lot. So yeah, very nice indeed. Right, we'll make our way now, probably back down the hill somehow. Might get stopped at the edge of the map here again. Ooh, not quite. Beautiful. Right, we're on our way. See you at the next collectible. So I've climbed up this tower near the edge of the map, but not for a collectible, but just rather for the view. It's rather impressive, if I do say so myself. What a stunning, absolutely stunning view. I wonder if we can get a better one from this side. Just amazing. Just a beautiful, beautiful sunset coming in. You know, late December, snow falling, trees got snow on them. Just lovely. I will miss this map when we move on, but right, enough faffing. Let's find the second to last collectible. Right, so I was just heading to the second last collectible and I found this railroad track that goes under the mountain. And there's a tree here as well, but if I can just sneak past the tree, right, first person might be easier for this. Oh, brilliant. So this is obviously where they would run the mine carts, but look at that, it's a very tight squeeze, but we've managed to get through. Oh no. Looks like the end of the road for us. Right, well, it's a shame they shut it down. What a handy, handy tunnel. Except for the massive rock at the end. Anyways, that's a little fun sort of Easter egg thing. No collectibles or anything. Just for fun. Right, see you at the collectible. Alright, well, the second last collectible is actually very near to where we usually travel to go to the... well, the mine, mostly. Oh, look, there it is. Yeah, have I never come up this way? I feel like I've... Hang on. Don't I already have a dog? I swore there was a dog sculpture already. But either way, the other collectible's very near to here, so we might as well just pop down. There is a small watering hole just down... Here we can actually go through the trees if we're feeling particularly cheeky, which I am. We do need to go this way though, not that way. Right, navigate, there we are. Now, there's a small waterway here, little stream, which I will go up and around, of course, as off-road and all-terrain as possible. Right now it should be, oh my, should be around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, there it is, just across the small lake, pond, I suppose a pond in it. What is the final collectible? Oh, that's a hummingbird. Oh, very cute. Very nice indeed. Congratulations, you found them all, just shy of £2 million. Right, now I did actually mean to put the times a bit quicker because that only took, well, it was about almost 30 minutes of faffing about. But it'll be cut down much more when in the final production of the video rather. So what we'll do now is I'll definitely hang on to this truck. It's very cool, very nice truck. It doesn't have to replace the Chevy that we have, as it's just a yeah, it was just a for fun purchase. Now that we're at £2 million, especially, we could purchase a bunch of them. Right, very quickly before we pop into January, because December is now complete, I'm going to see if I can get this up to the max speed without crashing, because again, we are having fun with it, so why not? Oh, train, hello. So we're at 150 already. 155 was the max speed. 55, which is so fast, actually. So it doesn't feel that fast, but really, really is. Actually, oh, you can see there when you turn. If I turn too sharply, it could be game over. But right, look at that. Oh, that was a sharp turn. That's fine-ish, fine-ish. Oh, hello. And we're back at the shop where we began. Fantastic. Park randomly next to our other lorry here. Fantastic. We'll shut the lights off and then... oh, now we're just causing electrical issues all over the place. There we go. Right, now that we're done that, we have all the collectibles. Oh, I suppose we should probably go and see them. Should have went straight there. My apologies. Put the lights back on. Now that we have all of them, they'll all be nicely tucked away in the museum next to the fire department here. The Great Woods Gallery. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, sorry. Park on the pavement there. So many lights. Alright, there we are. Great Woods Gallery is now full and ready for business. Well, for people to do what I'm doing now. Walk through and look at all the beautiful wooden sculptures. Absolutely amazing. Do you have a favourite? I'm wondering, does anyone have a favourite? I have to admit, I like the bear, just because it's massive, and you don't really expect it where you see it. Right, dog. Dog and dog. 2 dogs. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Right, we'll see you in January. Right, so we were on our way to January, and I had a quick peruse of productions. All are fine, but I did have a look at the boatyard, which we know is our final boat to make. And as I predicted, there was an issue with the wood beams. Now, I have them in the back of the truck here, but I want to make set. We need 0 liters, which is absolutely silly, but I want to try and get through and out as quick as possible. Right, that didn't work at all. It's going to take it all if I reverse, but I knew it. That's alright. At least that's somewhere we can possibly sell the rest. But we should now have it completed, which means January we should receive another £300,000 from the sale of a new boat. Here, we'll just very quickly... that's the wrong button. Very quickly speed up time just to see it take. There we go. Right, now it should change to say... oh wait, is it going? No. Right, unlocking. Oh, right, launching in 22 hours. Perfect. So what we can do now is we'll take the rest of our wood beams. We'll find somewhere nice to sell them, or we'll just hang on to them until we bring more things. Oh my, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. Bring them to the to the train station to then deliver to Elm Creek in the future. But for now, as I said previous, see you in January. Good morning and welcome to January. As you can see, we are loading up the Corona trailer here because we have metal to sell. So with the metal, we will load it onto the Hello train, onto the train. Unfortunately, as we've done before, we can only do 1 load of metal at a time, or put the whole lorry on, which would be the ideal thing to do. But I want to see exactly how many we actually have. Let's find metal pallets up at the top left. Big bags, liquid tanks, metal... oh, I think I already passed it. Anyways, load them up. So we can hold a maximum of 25. But I believe we'll be able to get, yeah, loads of them in. Oh, it says 18 now. Oh, there's room for more. They're loaded terribly. So I'll just load those back up. There we go. We should be able to fit 25 fairly comfortably. Just do that again. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes when you are loading up, it doesn't load fully. There we are, now we're fully loaded. And we still have more metal producing. So we have 25,000 litres, which means we have 25 pallets. Which I'm hoping... Right, we'll just put this one over here. Which I'm hoping is enough for another load. Yeah, just to make the most of the train. Let's have a look at the metal production, though. Right, metal... Oh, it's finished. Right, so deactivate that. And we'll sell off the rest. Yeah, we'll just get the rest sold. I suppose also, for the old sawmill, now that we have everything we need from there, we can set all of these things to sell. They're not going to be the best price, but if we can set everything here to sell, then we don't need to sell the actual production itself. We'll just keep the items. We can load it up as we need, if we need, as well. We also have armoires and paper to sell, but those, and clothes rather, but those come later on. So what we'll do is we'll hop back in here. We'll get ourselves nicely lined up with the platform, as we always do. Very cheeky lineup. And then we'll call the train. We'll get this load done up. Right, the snow is really... There we go. I was going to say the snow is quite difficult to actually drive through, but it should clear up fairly soon. We have a nice sunny day ahead of us. Right, we'll get loaded onto the platform, call the train. We'll see you in a minute. Ah, brilliant. Here comes the train. Alright, so we'll get it loaded nicely right next to the lorry here. There we go. Right, perfect. Now, I was thinking I could put 2 loads of metal on, but I don't think it'll work. Even if we loaded this one, went back for another, it would still be too big. So we'll get it loaded on. That's absolutely fine. I suppose we could try and be cheeky, but it's not worth it. For how quick the train really is, it shouldn't be a problem at all. We are strapped in. We have our 25,000 litres. Also, the nice thing is, once the train has gone out the far side to sell our product, the return journey means it's just that much quicker, because it'll be at the edge of the map, and then we call it, and it should come once again. So what we'll do is we'll ride this out. We'll see you at the end, sell some metal, go collect some more. Alright, we're nearing the point of no return, and we've earned, after spending £51 on leasing the vehicle, wow, like £270,000. Absolutely brilliant. And I don't think any has gone missing. Just looked like there was a pallet there that went missing, but it seems as not. So now we'll head back to our lorry on the platform, which, by the way, if you ever do drive onto the platform, I've been reversing like an absolute fool from this side. Driving up the other side, driving up and turning around is actually possible, and far easier. Far easier. Right, enough of that. We'll collect some more metal and we'll call the train once again. Right, so just to show you what I'm on about, I've got my tracks here from the last time, and I find that if you go all the way, bring the lorry up to as far as you can, it'll go over a bit, but the weight of the trailer actually keeps it stabilized. And right, that didn't happen the first time, but we are on, and so much easier and way less mucking about when it comes to actually getting onto the platform. Right, so we'll wait for the train, and we'll see you at the Elm Creek sell point. Alright, and for the second load of metal we will receive, after £49 leasing costs, not too bad, but 190, 185, 183-ish thousand pounds, with our environmental school reward as well. So now we're at £2.4 million, which we don't have anything to spend it on, unfortunately. But I was having a look at the sheep, and we should tend to them a bit, just to make sure that they're all fine. But I think we can do that in February as well. As for productions for the rest of the month, we have paper and carton to sell. That is May and March respectively. Armoires we can sell in August in the summertime. And then the clothes we can sell closer to April as well. We do have sunflowers though. I mustn't forget that we do have sunflowers, and the price is not there yet, but it's on its way, so probably in March time. For now, we'll move on to February, and we'll see you then. Right, so before we move on to February, we do have a boat launch to make an appearance at. So here we are. We've got time flying by. It just looks very nice in the background with the boat going out into the ocean. So, well, into the water. I will get rid of the HUD, and we can just enjoy it. Beautiful. And we've got paid. See you in February. Good morning and welcome to February. Now, what we need to do here is feed the sheep. Well, we need to feed the sheep and get the wool as well. I don't know if we can actually lift 3. No, it's problematic. Oh, yeah, it's possible-ish, but potentially problematic. That seems to work very nicely, actually. Brilliant. Well, we will take the... Oh, wow, look at that. We've got fabric as well. So the plan is to get the sheep fed and get the wool sorted and the fabric sorted and just get this area sorted. So what I'll do is I will stick it into a cheeky time-lapse to kind of wrap up the episode, if you will. Did they take any food? I don't understand. Is there an issue? Ah, right, okay, I wasn't too certain if that was actually going to work or not. But they are good, so yes, we'll get the sheep fed. The water is fine, but the priority is to bring the wool to the spinnery, and then eventually bring the... Ah, beautiful. And then bring the fabric over to the clothing... the tailor shop, rather, and get that turned to clothes, which we can in turn sell fairly soon, actually, in the spring here. And I should take that whole bale, assuming it's in the right spot. There we go. Brilliant. Right, I'll double check all that, make sure we do have this last bale. I'll just quickly bring it over there. But enough of me rambling about it. Let's crack on with the time lapse. That we have the very end of all the wooling, if you will. Well, we do have a couple of pallets of small wool remaining, but not too problematic, and they should actually still collect wool in that space, so it's fine where they are. I'll just park the Kubota back here. Let's have a very quick look. So the sheep are fed for the most part. They're fed enough. Productions are back. Well, that's contracts. Productions are back up and running. These ones are... Oh, we have a pallet there. And just about a pallet there. And we've probably got loads of armoires. But what I was focused on here is the clothing and the wool. Oh wow, loads and loads of wool. So that's 10,000 litres of fabric, which is 5,000 litres of clothing, which is about 30 times 5. So about £150,000 of clothing just from the wool that we brought alone. Not what we already have, which I don't even know what we do have. Right, that's 90,000. That's about £100,000 right there alone. So that's pretty cool to have. Right, well that does it for this episode. A very busy collectible hunting adventure and a few farm tasks completed as well. So we'll leave off here with Needle and Stitch. Lovely view of our tailor shop. And with that, as always, thank you so much for watching. And until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.